Okay, Patrick, wonderful class as always. I noticed we covered one song, which was "Stand by Me." That was pretty cool. Like I said, you want to pay attention at this point to the timing. Take it slow because that song is it's a nice song. It's a deep song. Play it slowly, just like you played in that video that you emailed to your family. Um, yeah, keep that slow and take your time with it. It sounds good. It sounds really good. But I wanna concentrate now on the feeling of the song. I know there was some confusion there, but it's okay. I know you know the song. All right, so that's that for the Stand by Me. We still have to cover Wild World, right? Um, and really we should really go back to your song, Ode to Patrick. That's a good one. Um, we kind of went in a blues direction today for some weird reason. It was cool. I liked it. I noticed you showed me the droning the strings, using the higher string to kind of guide everything. Um, that's a cool technique. I like the way that you're doing it. What I would like to see you do to really get the hang of that method is go through it really slow. You were hitting, I believe it was the third, the fifth, and the 10th fret. That was a really, really good uh, set of patterns, like a pattern of notes that you were hitting. I like that. It sounded really cool. Let me see. I'm going to use. Yeah, you could also be careful with the fingers that you use too. You can kind of. I'm comfortable if I just kind of first finger, ring finger, and then I slide right into that 10th fret. But whatever is easier for you. So, all right. So I'm going to do it slower. The reason that you want to do like the three notes, keep it very simple, and play it slowly is because of the genre or the type of music that you're doing. It's blues, so this is a style that is about feeling, right? So you wanna pull the listener in, and you wanna also feel those notes, like right, all right. Okay, now as you're playing that in just that way, letting the note kind of ring out, let it ring out because there's that when you're doing that, you're going to be hearing a chord progression in the background, and the two things are going to be like the chord progression and what you're playing that melody along with the solo. That's that's those two things are feeding off of each other. So when you're hitting that, there's going to be a right. If you start slow and you keep it simple, after a while, like you just saw, I started to play like different frets. The only way that kind of happens is if you keep it simple. When you're keeping it simple, you're going to be kind of like eyeing the other notes, the other notes in that pentatonic scale, and then you'll be able to kind of go and kind of be creative and explore different notes within the song. If you're composing something on the spot or improvising, is what I should say. All right, so there's that. All right, so just keep it simple with the 3, 5, and the 10, and then you can put the other things in it, right? You also worked off of the, I think it was the 5th fret, that mode position from the E pentatonic. That one. So what we were trying to do there is once we write that exercise where you stop at that point and then you go backwards as though you're playing the pattern in the blocks or the shape, right? So you're going to play the shape in reverse and then go back to your 3, 5, 10 and play around with it. That way when you're right, and just kind of, let it happen. Let it happen. Okay, so let's go into the 12-bar blues. What do I mean by the 12-bar blues? Okay, when I first started, I said what we do in the chord progression, that should equal out to 12 bars. Bars are actually the measures within all those chords that you're playing, those movements that you're doing. That's going to be within 12 measures. Okay, that's what they mean by the 12 bars. However, if you when we did what we did as far as counting things out, how I was saying, you start 1, 2, 3, 4. I expanded the count so that you would understand the timing of the progression. So when you did your transitions, they would be easy transitions into this 2, 3, 4, and then you went. So it was easier for you to make the transitions. But now we're going to get technical, because when you did it the original way that I just showed you how to do, that's not going to equal out to 12 bars. I'm going to hone in on what I just showed you, and we're going to bring it to where it should be, okay? So that part was just to make it easier so you can make those transitions better. This part, I'm going to technically show you why we call it 12 bars. The count is going to change. So it's not just going to be 1. We're going to count that in there too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. A good idea is to tap your foot. So your foot is going boom, 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 like that. I could slow it down. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to be using both of the fingers for the beat. All right. So I know at this point you're probably practicing it the way that we did it. That's going to be good. Now you're ready to use the ring finger as a beat as well. It's no longer going to kind of like mute it's not going to be in between the beats. It's going to be a beat itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one measure. 1, 2, 3. 2 measures. 1, 2, 3. 3 measures. 1. 4 measures. 1. 1 measure. 2 measures. All right, so 4 and 2, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 measure. 2, 3. 2 measures. 8. 2, 3, 4. 9. 2, 3, 4. 10. I'm going to ring that out. I'm just going to ring that out. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more measures from that 10 that I counted. So that's 12 bars. That's 12 measures. All right. Play it very slowly and count it. Count it out. The first time you did it, we expanded the count. so you can get the switching of the notes and the transitions comfortably. Now we're honing in and making subdivisions within that count, so then it equals out to 12 bars, right? The last part, if you want to, because this will be even easier when you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you catch it. It'll be easier. Because sometimes the repetitions, even I do it. I probably just did it where I'm like 1, 2, and 3, and I'm adding ands and stuff to make that fit. But you can just hold that down just to calculate it for yourself, those 12 bars. When you get to the end there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it all fits. All right. So absorb that, go through it, and just practice. All right. Thank you very much. I will see you soon. Enjoy Maine. God bless.